Morning, everyone, and welcome to Lee's Kitchen Live this morning. I'm coming to you from three platforms: TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. So, this morning, guys, as you have seen, I'm up and ready to go in Lee's Kitchen this morning. So, this morning, guys, we're making a very interesting break feast. I don't like to call it break fast. It's a break feast. When you're breaking your fast and you're having something big, it's called a feast for me. So I went ahead and boiled some roasted potatoes. And over here I have Morningstar Farms grillers and crumbles. I did promise you guys for the rest of this month, which today is the last of this month. And we were talking about cancer for the last 2 weeks. And we're going to talk a little bit more about cancer today. Yes, so I didn't prepare anything fleshy. No chicken, no fish, no flesh, no nothing. So I have Morningstar Grillos Crumble. This is like almost like ground meat, but it's meatless. And I have an array of vegetables and seasonings right here. Some boiled potatoes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be whipping it up in my wok right here. Let me just rinse my wok out. I used it earlier. Yes. So I'll be whipping this up in my wok. And of course, we're gonna be making a very interesting meal today. So today we're making a one pot meal. Yeah, one pot meal. So over here I have some adobo, which is in the wrong bottle. That's fine. Some parm cheese, some plant-based baby bell cheese, which I'm gonna just use to garnish, and some sweet and sour sauce, and an array of seasoning and spices here. Alrighty, so before I start, let me make some tea, because you know Jamaicans, you have to wash, they say you have to wash the film off your stomach. So let's see which tea I'm gonna make. I didn't take out a tea, so let's see which tea. I got a lot of teas here. Let's see which one I'm gonna make this morning. Okay, so let's do some. Okay, since we are on cancer and health, I am going to be making this tea. It's a blackberry flavored tea. It supports healthy blood sugar levels. I'm not going to be adding sugar. Of course, I'm just going to be adding hot water. I'm going to let it seep. And this is what we're having today. I didn't even remember I had this one. I have so many teas. Guys, I'm into teas. I have a lot of teas. I have another pan over there with teas, a variety of teas from England. So yeah, I'm a tea person. Tea's good for the soul. Alrighty, so let me take one of these cups. So I'm just gonna add a little hot water, and I'm gonna leave it to steep for a few minutes. But while this is steeping for a few minutes, I am going to be cutting up all these. Let me put this over here. I'm going to be cutting up some bell peppers, some tomatoes, some onions, and of course some thyme. So I'm just going to be cutting my onions julienne style. I want it julienne style this morning. So I'm just going to be cutting them in wedges, nice and big. You know, guys, growing up, I didn't like onions. You could never put onions in my food. When my mom cook with the onions, and you know, she fry up the ackee and saltfish, and she fry up this and fry up that, me used to sit down and pick out the onion then. You could never get me eating onions. You crazy? I'm not eating that. That thing stinks. But growing older and learning what the benefits of onions are, and then I'm into the cooking business, and you know, I prepare a lot of escovitch fish, so we end up cutting a lot of onions sometimes. I just love onions now. It's like my next candy. Yeah, I love onions, especially when it's sauteed, when you prepare it as an escovitch on top of your fish. I really, really and truly love it. It gives the kitchen a nice aroma. And guys, I don't know if you ever try to make your escovitch with the peppers and everything in it, and then while it's there boiling up a little, you could smell the aroma, like it clear your sinuses. Yeah, It's good. It's good for us. Alrighty, I started cutting up some onions before the live. I mean, sorry, some carrots. I said onions. Some carrots before the live. I've been cutting them in little bits and pieces. I'm cutting some tomatoes as well. Cutting some tomatoes. All right, so I've cut up some tomatoes along with my onions already. And now I'm cutting a piece of bell pepper. I had this piece in the fridge. I said, let me not let it go to waste. I could definitely use it today. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna cut these in small bits. Oops, something fly on top of the stove or under the stove. All right, so I'm cutting up some peppers now, guys, because we can't make this dish tasteless. You have to make it tasty. All right, so all our peppers are all cut up. I already cut up some of the carrots in small pieces, so I'm just gonna dice these across. It wasn't finished, I just needed to get on live. All right, so we have all our vegetables cut up. Over here, I have some spinach, which I'm gonna be adding to the dish. So real quickly, I'm just gonna chop these up smaller. So these are spinach leaves. So I'm just cutting them up a little smaller. So I've never made this concoction before. You know, I'm just trying this. You know, I like to try stuff on live. And my friends ask me, how you so brave? But it's not brave. When you know what you know and you know how to combine different foods, you don't have a problem trying something, because guess what? All of it will go one place. All right, so guys, I'm just gonna take 2 sips of the tea. Very tasty. It has a nice berry flavor, no sugar. And you know, as we talked about cancer last week and our cells and our immune system, we have to keep our immune system up. And I'm just grabbing this from my table. Now, a friend of mine, Paula, introduced me to this liquid B12. Let me tell you something, guys. This is the best thing since sliced bread. And when I say it's the best thing since sliced bread, what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be dropping a little bit in my tea. Normally, I drop it in my mouth. But I'm going to be dropping it in my tea this morning. So I take it every morning and every night before going to bed. It gives me mad energy. But I can't take it too late at night because it will keep me up. And that's B12. The potency of this is so good. And it's in a liquid form, so you know it gets to the bloodstream faster than a pill. And there are natural foods you could eat out there that gives you the B12 as well. But you know, our everyday busy lives, we just have to grab and go. And most times we're grabbing and going, like myself. All right, so I dropped it in my tea, so I have to drink this off. Because I need that B12 today, because I have some running up and down to do. I have to go pick up my big friend Judy Ann. So, yes, I have to go pick up my big friend Judy in Long Island and come back and do some other chores. So, I need the energy. I need the B12. And, you know, I'm anemic. So, I constantly have to make sure that my iron level is up there every day. Yes. Sometimes if I forget to take it like 2 days, I'm weak like a rat. So, now this B12 just added more to my condition. Yes, being anemic. My whole family is anemic. My mom, my daughter, myself. Even when we were having kids, when I was having my children, they had to step up my iron level up there. They had to admit me twice in the hospital because of anemia. Yes, they even gave me liquid iron. One of the time the doctor was threatening to give me transfusion. I said, you might be on body blood. But anyway, I ate what I could, all the green stuff, all the iron stuff. And Jamaican say green banana give you iron. I don't know about that, but I think there's some truth to it. I have to research it. So guys, in the interest of time, I am going to get this baller rolling with this one pot meal because I have to be out of here in another 15-20 minutes. So let me get this baller rolling with the cooking. All right, so good morning to all my TikTokers. I love my TikTokers. Yes, good morning TikTok. If you love this live, send me some hearts and thumbs up, guys. Yes, and all my YouTubers, I see Carmen popping up. I see Shanice popping up. On YouTube, I see Paula. Good morning, Paula. Big up to Paula and Paulette and Corrine. You guys, love you all. Alrighty, guys, so I'm just gonna cook this real one-pot meal. It's meatless. It's very delicious. And this is the Morningstar brand, and it's called Crumbles. So it's crumble, it's meatless crumble. It looks like ground meat, and Jamaica would say it looks like minced meat. That's what it basically looks like. So I'm gonna be whipping this up this morning with all of these good things right here. Let me grab my oil from this side of the kitchen. So I'm using vegetable oil this morning, guys. Not a lot, because we don't want it greasy. We just want it flavorful. All right. So let me hold my thyme over here. My thyme leaves. So my wok is hot. That's why I love my wok, you know, guys. It gets hot quick. It gets hot quick and it spreads quick all over the sides of the pot. So I'm gonna throw all of this mixture in here and saute them. Yes, guys, so as we were mentioning about, I don't even want to call the word, the C word last week, because the C word is a demon. And I've had close friends and family who had an encounter with it. You notice I use the past tense, had? Yes, had. And one person in my family in particular, she had both breasts removed. Yeah. But she had a mother who believes in the good old herbs. Yes, the guinea hen weed, the soursop leaf, the soursop fruit itself, the tea, the greenery, all the green juices. Yes, that was the food of the day. Yes. Good morning, Steffi. I see you just pop up. Yes, that was the food for the day for them. Yes, the green leafy stuff. I saw this guy on TikTok this week. He said he was diagnosed with stage 4 C. I'm not calling the word because I hate it. And he said the doctor gave him over, but he went and did his research and he got all the greens there could be. Green apple, I saw him blending up the cucumber, the green apple, the spinach leaf, the cilantro leaves, and he blended all these things. No sugar, no additives. He had a juice extractor and he drank that 4 times a day. Yes, 4 times a day. Yes, 4 times a day. And trust me, he was happy to announce that he is free of that terrible disease. But all I have to say to you guys, keep your immune system up. You see this B12 right here that I was introduced to? It helps to keep keep your immune system active. Because understand something, that those T cells in your body, those cancer cells, they like when the bad stuff go in, they entertain it. But when the good stuff go in, like the alkaline water, like the green juice, like the turmeric and all these things, the cumin and the ginger and all these things, guess what? The cell them get vexed because them so weird. Why them coming to attack us? Yes, we're coming to attack you because you don't belong there. So I'm gonna be adding my grillers crumbles to this pot this morning. And look at my pot, guys. Look at the seasoning. It's all nicely sauteed. So I'm just gonna be adding this to the pack, to the pot. I said to the pack. I'm just gonna be emptying this to the pot. And this is meatless. Yeah, no meat. My husband and I went on a meatless strike for this whole month because we said, you know what, we have to support our friends out there who's battling this big C. That's in support of all my friends, my family. You know, we can beat this, we can do this, we can eat healthy. We don't have to eat meat. We don't have to eat meat, guys. And my husband, him love meat. Let me tell you, say him love meat. The man love meat. He's like one of them tigers out there. And like him flesh. Usually when I cook this, he would never eat it. And I was surprised last week. He said to me, see, the chicken thing that you made on live last week, make sure when you go to the supermarket you buy a couple packs. Normally you don't hear him talk like that. Yeah, man. Alright, so let's season this. So I'm adding some salt-free garlic seasoning. And you can get this seasoning in Dollar Tree, guys. Look at it. Dollar Tree salt-free seasoning. Very tasty. Very, very extremely tasty. And it has garlic and herbs and everything in it. And I'm adding a little adobo. Not a lot. Just the taste. So I'm stirring this up. Let me turn on my fire because we don't want this all dried out. So now I'm adding a little heat to it. I'm adding a little crushed red pepper. Because you can't make this without little pepper in it. Just a little bit to enhance the taste. So I'm mixing it up. Let me take another sip of my tea. And then I'm going to be adding some ketchup. And this is organic tomato ketchup, guys. Organic. So I'm adding a little bit to this. And then I'm going to be adding some thyme leaves. Because you know Jamaicans, we have to put thyme in everything. Yeah. I'm putting thyme into this pot and thyme to cook it. Yeah. So I'm adding some thyme leaves. I'm not adding the stems because we don't want to be chewing on the stems. But the leaves will be sufficient. And then I have some chopped up spinach right here. Good morning. Good morning, my friend from upstate New York. See you tomorrow. Barbecue, we say. Yes, barbecue, we say. All right, guys. So I just want to show you the pot before I add the spinach. You can't tell me, if I didn't tell you, you can't tell me that this is not meat. You would look at this and think it's meat. It smells like meat, it looks like meat, and I'm sure it's going to taste like meat. And we're adding some spinach next. And the last thing I'm going to be adding is those potatoes. Because remember, I told you at the beginning of this live that this is a one-pot meal. Good morning, LaShawn. How are you, baby father? How you doing? Big up, big up, big up. All right, so I added some spinach to the pot. And guys, Oh my God, I can't tell you how good this looks and how good it's gonna taste. So we don't want our spinach leaves to be overcooked. I just want it to be blanched in the pot. That's why I added it last, second to last, not last. And then I'm gonna be adding some boiled potatoes. So I used about 3 small russet potatoes. So I'm mixing this up in the pot. So we're making a nice, delicious one pot meal. And this can be dinner, guys, dinner, a delicious dinner. And the last thing I'm gonna add to top it off, 2 things actually. Where my, okay. I'm gonna add a little parsley flakes and I'm gonna add, sorry, my sweet and sour sauce. So I'm gonna add a little sweet and sour sauce. Not a lot. And we're gonna mix this bad boy up. So this is a nice, delicious one pot meal. And then the last thing I'm gonna add before I serve it is some parsley. Parsley is good in every dish. Whoa, not every, but almost every dish. We can use it for garnishes. We could use it for flavoring the pot. And guys, my one pot meal is ready. Ready like Freddy. It's easy to make. It doesn't take long to cook. And when I serve it, I'm going to be grating a little the Baby Bell plant version of cheese. You could get this in Stop and Shop. I hope I still have the wrapper. Oh, I didn't throw it out yet. Let me show you what it looks like, because sometimes people want to know where you get that to buy. It looks like this. It's plant-based Baby Bell, no dairy, very healthy. And I'm gonna be garnishing the top of my dish when I serve it on the plate with a little bit of this and a little Parmesan cheese. And there we have a delicious break feast. She said in pain, but I had to join the live. Oh, Steffi, let's say a prayer for Steffi. Steffi says she's on the live, but she's in pain. I have another friend. I'm not sure if she's watching the live, but she's also in pain. We need to pray for Corrine. And of course, Steffi. Alrighty, so my pot is ready, guys. It smells good. It look good. Now, upset it tastes good still now, but it look like it tastes good. Alright, so let us serve this on the platter. And I was gonna serve it on top. Yeah, let me do what I said I was gonna do. Oh, let me do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna add some lettuce. I'm gonna rinse it off because this is a new pot that I just bought. And guys, I don't mean to bash anybody products out there, but these are the lettuce that I use. It's called Little Leaf Farms. They're very crispy. They said it's free of pesticides, herbicides, fungicides. And they say no need to wash, but I always go back and wash them. I wash everything because you know what? I don't trust people. So I'm gonna wash some of this. And you know I do everything on live. I don't hide nothing. We don't have any secrets in Celie's kitchen. We have no secrets at all. All right. So I'm just gonna rinse these off real quick. So I'm just kind of drying it a little bit. All right, so I'm just gonna lay down some of these leaves and then I'm gonna serve it on top of my lettuce. Yeah, we have to eat healthy, you know. We have to eat healthy, guys. Sometimes we don't really want to eat fast food sometimes, because life gets so busy for some of us, and we're on the road, and it's easier to grab a Wendy's, it's easier to grab McDonald's. I'm guilty because I like Wendy's fries, which Manoa said it's not, they use real potatoes, but I know it's not the best thing. So what I did, I just organized the leaves on my platter, and I'm gonna be scooping some of this in the middle, and then I'm gonna be garnishing with the Baby Bell cheese. So let me just strip this off. Let me just strip this off real quick. So you see, guys, it's just like the red ones. It's just like the red ones. You know the red ones that we normally buy? But this is the green version. Stephanie said, had another surgery yesterday relating to the compound fracture leg. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Steffi. So sorry to hear about that. Woo! Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so we're just gonna scoop some of this. I was gonna say bad boy, but good boy, in the middle of this mixture right here. So we have a combination of meat-free, onions, carrots, spinach, peppers. And you know, bell peppers, guys, I learned from a nurse friend of mine years ago that bell peppers, they're good for you. I never like bell peppers. I like to cook with them because they give the food a nice flavor. But you wouldn't get me eating peppers like that. Now, it's so easy for me to crunch a bell pepper because guess what? There was a reason and there was a method behind the madness growing up, We'll always hear them call it sweet pepper. I mean, so we sweet about this stupid pepper. But it's actually sweet. It's actually sweet when you crunch them. It's very sweet. So, our parents know what they were talking about. So I'm gonna sprinkle with a little parm, and this is optional. You don't have to do it, but I'm doing it because there's a method to my madness all the while. And then I'm gonna be grating some of this on top. And this is plant-based cheese. We don't need a lot. All right. So guess what, guys? Breakfast ready. Ready like Freddy. So I have my meatless ground here with potatoes, carrots, peppers, spinach, served on a bed of lettuce. So this is a recipe. Good morning, Shelly. What are you helloing for? Hello. How are you? That's my sister-in-law, guys. Just popped up on Facebook. So this is what we did in Sally's kitchen this morning. Good morning, Miss Joycey. Good morning, Barbara. And good morning, Judy. And Judy said, can't wait to taste it. So, guys, Judy, and who's on YouTube right now, is going to be the only lucky one to taste this dish. Because guess what? May go pick her up in about 10 minutes. May leave out of here for go pick her up. So, she make sure threaten me this morning. She said, make sure, say, anything you cook for live this morning, me have to taste that. Bad up, guys, the most bad up. But since my bad up friend gave me that threat this morning, I have to obey. I have to comply. All right, so let me sip some more of my tea. So, guys, we have two options. I would have this with some lemonade. Or if you like, you could have it with some coconut water. Because guess what? We're talking about health this morning. We're talking about cancer. We're talking about immune system. And this coconut water has 480 milligrams of potassium. It has potassium, it has vitamin D, it has calcium and iron. Natural. Zero cholesterol. Zero sodium. Zero fat, zero saturated fat, no sugar. So, we're talking about health. I'm going to choose the coconut water. I was going to choose the Newman's lemonade, which they say no high fructose corn syrup, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to make a healthier choice, which is the coconut water. And I have not purchased juice in my house in 3 weeks. This morning, I went to the supermarket and picked up this just to kind of serve it on my life. But like something just told me, no, put it down. Make it stay for visitors if visitors come. Stick to the coconut water. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. So I have like about 8 boxes of coconut water in my refrigerator. Twine and I have been drinking coconut water. He's been flushing his system. I've been flushing my system too. I don't like water, but I've been trying to drink water. So now that we have substituted coconut water for juices in the house, I've been drinking a lot of this more because it has some kind of taste. Alrighty, let me just put it away. Okay, so let me taste it for you now, guys. Let me get a fork. Let me get a fork. Woo! Hallelujah. So I want to make sure I taste the potato, some of the pepper, some of the cheese. It's still hot. Mmm. Whoa. This will make it get in a spirit. Mmm. Delicious, guys. Very, very, extremely delicious. Mmm. I don't miss the meat. And I'm thinking seriously, guys. I'm thinking seriously not to eat meat anymore. I mean, I don't eat meat, like meat, but I eat fish and chicken. And seafood, of course. But I'm slowly transitioning to just fish. Because we're talking about the big sea out there that's hitting left, right, and center. Oops. It's a demon. It's a demon. I agree. It's hitting even the kids. I'm just clean up my mess. Yeah, it's even messing with our kids. Kids are being born with cancer. Why? It's the foods out there. The GMO foods. The fruits in the supermarket. If you go in the supermarket and you see something with 4 digits, starting with 4, them spray it. It has pesticides on it. If it starts with 3 with 4 digits, but it starts with a 3, it's worse than the 4 because them double spray it with pesticides and all kind of stuff. But I'm not saying they don't have the tricksters out there who tell you that it's organic and it's really not organic. And I've experienced that. But please, I know it's expensive. I know it's costly to spend money on organic foods. But guys, please lean to the organic foods because they must spray everything. Just to be on the safe side, guys. This fruit and vegetable wash. I got this in Trader Joe's. I don't run out of this lately. I make sure this is always in my house because I wash everything with it. Because it says formulated to remove waxes, pesticides, and chemicals from our fruits and vegetables. We have to wash everything before we put it in the fridge. Because guess what? The pesticide is on it and then you're going to put it in the refrigerator to mix with the rest of your food. That's not good. That is not good, guys. We have to make sure that we put healthy stuff in our bodies. We have to make sure. So when you go out there to buy your fruits and vegetable, if it don't start with a 9 with 5 digits, don't eat it. Do not eat it. And I'm telling you from experience, I've had fruits on my table that starts with 4. And it's, it have a little tag on it. And Dwayne and I went away. And we came back. And guess what? The fruits them not spoil them just sit down, so. I say, you know what? Dump all of that in the garbage. Because you know what? We were away for more than a week. And if you have fruits out and it's summer now and fruit flies, and if they don't spoil, something is wrong with them. They're being protected. So guess what? Me no want a protected fruit. Give me the unprotected one. I'll take the chance. But I don't want any of these fruits that starts with 3 or 4 with 4 digits. Dangerous. And sometimes we think we wash them. We don't wash them properly. pesticides is still on it. Pesticides is still on it. And guess what? We like to eat our apple because we say we get the roughage from the skin. So we bite into the apple, we chew it up, and guess what? All those pesticides that they spray on the apple, it's down in our system. And then it don't happen overnight, you know. It's a gradual process. We keep eating it, we keep eating it, we keep eating it. Sooner or later you go doctor, you feel one like a pain in your side, and you say a lot of gas, and you drink tea and whatever. And then before you know it, you go to the doctor, and the doctor do an MRI and say, sorry, Mr. Jones, sorry, Mr. Brown, but you have cancer of the lungs. So, and you never smoke a day in your life, you know, but you have lung cancer. Or you have cancer of the stomach. Or you have cancer of the colon. Or you have cancer of the intestine. You just don't know. So guys, I'm begging all of you, please take care of yourselves. Eat healthy. Build up your immune system so you could fight off whatever is out there. Take your vitamin C's every day. Every day take your vitamin C's. Every day take your D3. My D3 that I take it every Sunday. It's 50,000 milligrams. So guess what? If I forget to take it for the whole week, at least I take it on Sunday, and it keeps me for the whole week. Because you have to take it once a week. D3. D3 protect your cancer cells. Yes, guys. So my D3, my vitamin C, my new found B12. Yeah, man, I'm going to leave it alone. And ladies, if you're losing your hair like mine, you know I've lost my hair, and I've showed it on the live before. I didn't plan to show it this morning, but I'm going to show it up because guess what? My hair is growing. I changed my diet. I just started topping up on some things. The rosemary tea, the this, the that, the blah, blah, blah. And guess what? My hair has grown. My hair that peaked out in the middle and the sides, as you could see on live this morning, it has grown. Yes, all because I changed my diet. All because I start drinking more water, more coconut water. I start hydrating my body more. And I just start taking care of myself. We have to take care of ourselves. And I'm pleading to you ladies, please take care of your hair, take care of your body. All right? So progress on my hair growth. Progress on my hair growth. Look. Progress on my hair growth. The middle that was bald. See, guys? Change your diet. Change your diet. Change your diet. So, guys, if you like what we cooked in Seely's kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to Seely's Kitchen YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook following me, I don't know what you're waiting on. Like, share, and subscribe to Seely's Kitchen YouTube, TikTok, Facebook channels. So guys, take care of yourself. Next week, same place, same time, tune in. We'll always have a new dish for show you. Bye-bye. Judy, soon come.